Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about the Nitecore tube flashlight. It's a USB rechargeable light. That's the packaging. They're gonna offer that flashlight in 5 different colors so far. This is the black version. They also make it in a pinky, in a olive greenish, in a clear see-through, and a blue, as best as I remember. Have a look on the Nitecore website for all the information, what they really gonna offer in time. The two major points of that flashlight are that it has 45 lumens on high and it is USB port rechargeable. It has a slot for a micro USB port, and it has a accu, a battery inside the flashlight that you don't need to replace or to change. So that is absolute nice and easy to charge up on a laptop, on a computer, or with an adapter from the wall socket. As we look on the packaging there, we have the information about the high is 45 lumens, the low is 1 lumen. Runtime on high is 1 hour, low is 48 hours. It's 1.5 meter impact resistance. Water resistant it is 2. That is not, I mean, it's not like aluminum tubing flashlight that is completely water sealed. That has its limitations, of course, but still for a bit of rain and all that, it should last. It has a double click mechanism. I'm gonna show that. On the back side we see the available in 5 colors: a reddish, pinkish, a greenish, a black, that is the version here, a blue, and a translucent. I'm gonna get me some more variation of that flashlight because it is so really good. That is absolutely useful, the size, the weight, and that it is rechargeable so easy. Pretty much everybody should have one. The only disadvantage that I see for now, it is made out of plastic, of course, and not as strong as a AAA flashlight with an aluminum body. Also the clicky make a bit a noise. If we have a AAA in an aluminum tube, that usually is a twisty and that is silent. But that is how it is. We also see the website nitecore.com, made in China, of course. The Nitecore company makes pretty nice flashlights since many years, so quality wise that is never much of a problem or a trouble. The item comes with 2 split rings. As I took it out of the box, I put 2 of the rings, both of them on the flashlight. That of course is not needed. I just did not wanna get lost on the keychain and all that, so I'm gonna take that off, and either you use the metal that is on the flashlight already without the split ring, or the smaller or the bigger one. That just shows how the item came. It has a bit a translucent finish too, but this one is the black version. On front we see the big button there, and then on the left side the LED. They did not tell much what kind of LED it is, but it's of the 5mm variety. There on the back side we see 4 screws. You don't need to take it apart. And in the middle we see tube, the name of the flashlight pressed in. On the back side it has that triangular shape, stainless steel metal attachment point, pretty thick, so that should work pretty well. To use it, it's absolute simple. You press once and then we are on low, then you press again, it's off. If you want to go on high, you need to double press it, and then we have 45 lumens. As we see, the LED is without reflector, so it's illuminated the whole area. So as best as I gonna use such flashlight, I always use my thumb over it to cover up the light that would shine towards me. That gives you the advantage in case you have like this, it's gonna blind you. So I always use it like that. And the 45 lumens are really good. Of course, it has no reflector on it, so that is more for the closer range, but still 45 lumens, it's pretty bright, and especially with the low weight on that item, that is absolute great. What we also can say is if we go on low and we press the button, it's gonna cycle through the different strength of output, and whenever we feel like it, like now, we just let it go and it stays on that level of brightness. That is pretty nice too. It has a little bit steppings inside the brightness. It's not in a fluid motion, but that is okay, really okay for such a small flashlight. That helps us save on the battery. If we need a bit more light than the low, but not as bright as the high with the 45 lumens, we can put it somewhere in the middle or a third of it or something like that, and the runtime of course is then longer. Then we see on this side the rubber part here. That's simple. With a bit of fingernail you can go in and open it up like this. That's a bit on the fragile side, but as long as it is in there, that works. There we see the micro USB port hole, and if you have something like this, that's a simple adapter from the micro to the regular one that we can charge from the laptop or from the computer. And of course there are more adapters for the regular plug-in on the wall and all that. That's just the minimum that I found as an adapter. Gonna plug it in quick. You need to push the rubber a bit aside, and then you simply push it in like that. And now I could plug it in by the laptop or the computer as I usually do to charge it. The charging time I did not measure how long it takes. Usually I plug it in or I go and sleep, and then after a couple hours that is 100% charged, and quite likely it is not as long as I sleep, but that just give it enough time for do so. So it's pretty much as simple as it is, like that. If you have a cell phone or something that already has a charger for the micro USB port, you can of course use it on this flashlight too. That would make it even more convenient to use. So for everyday carry and for wintertime use, as it gets darker way earlier and all that, also for people that are not having too many flashlights or are not used to have one, that for sure would make a great gift. It's so simple to use to go through the modi. There is nothing really to remember. You simply push the button to get from low to high, and you hold it down to get from low to high in steps, and let it go as you are in the brightness mode that you would like to use. So it's really easy also for changing. No batteries there, you simply plug it in with the micro USB port. That should be as easy as charging the cell phone or the smartphone, whatever device the people have now. That pretty much everybody should be able to work with it. And the two split rings allow to put it on the keychain or wherever you want. It doesn't have a pocket clip or anything like that. It's mainly designed for put on the keys or on a string of some sort. So that much in this first video about the Nitecore tube. We're gonna test it a bit more now in the darker time of the year, and soon hopefully the colored variations gonna arrive too. Price wise in USA that is close by $10 shipped. If you look a bit around, you find a dealer from China as of January 2015 that sell it for less than $7 shipped, and that is retail price, so that is pretty good for what it is. So that much about the Nitecore tube in black color.